status of mulberry pests and their classification. Dear students, in today's lecture, let us know about status of mulberry pests and their classification. Introduction. The activities associated with production of mulberry leaf is often hampered due to interference caused by a number of insect and non-insect pests. The problems posed by the pests are of high magnitude, especially in the premier silk-producing states of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, which account for more than 80% of the raw silk produced in the country, where mulberry cultivation and silkworm rearing activities are carried out throughout the year. Although the number of pests attacking mulberry is too high, in excess of 300, only a limited portion of it is considered to be economically important, especially in the southern sericulture belt of India. In the recent past, frequent spells of severe drought followed by attack of mulberry by both insect and non-insect pests have affected mulberry foliage and silkworm cocoon production. Polyphagous non-insect pests of minor importance such as giant African snail and millipedes are also posing severe problems in the southern parts of the country. Minor insect pests such as thrips, whiteflies and stem borer beetles are in the verge of becoming major pests. However, no pest can be controlled using a single method, and hence IPM, integrated pest management, has been evolved for many mulberry pests, which involves integrating several control measures such as cultural, physical, mechanical, behavioral, chemical, biological, etc., and implementing them at the right time so that pest population can be brought down below ETL, economic threshold level. Reasons for pest outbreak in mulberry: intensive cultivation of mulberry, monoculture, overlapping crops, excessive application of chemical fertilizers and use of excessive irrigation water have led to severe outbreak of insect pests. Another possible reason could be reduced activity of natural enemies attacking various stages of the pests prevalent in mulberry crop system. Also, non-practice of intercropping systems, which are common under other field crop situations, could also be an additional contributory factor for pest outbreak in mulberry crop system. Classification of insect pests of mulberry. Insect pests can be classified into several types based on the occurrence, damage caused, type of mouthparts, feeding habits, etc. Classification based on the occurrence and extent of damage. Key pests: pests which cause maximum damage and difficult to control. However, mulberry and silkworm do not have any key pests. Major pests: pests which are available throughout the year and cause maximum damage. Example, mealybug, leaf roller, etc. Minor pests: pests which are available throughout the year but cause less damage. Example, scale insect. Seasonal pests: pests which occur mostly during a particular period of the year. Their occurrence is largely governed by weather conditions in a locality. Example, whitefly, leaf roller, etc. Sporadic pest: pests which occur in a few isolated localities. Example, Bihar hairy caterpillar. Occasional pest: pests which occur occasionally under suitable conditions only. Example, pentatomid bugs, spittle bugs, corid bugs, etc. Now, classification of insect pests of mulberry based on feeding habits. Depending on the feeding habits, they are grouped as sapsuckers, defoliators, stem borers, etc. Important sapsuckers and their taxonomic position. Mealybug, Macronellicoccus hirsutus, order Homoptera, family Pseudococcidae. Papaya mealybug, Paracoccus marginatus, order Homoptera, family Pseudococcidae. Thrips, Pseudodendrothrips mori, order Thysanoptera, family Thripidae. Whitefly, Dialliropora disemppuncta, order Homoptera, family Allirodidae. Sapsuckers of minor importance include long-tailed mealybug, Pseudococcus longispinus, leafhopper, Ampyasca flavescens, scale insect, Cetacea nigra, etc. Important defoliators and their taxonomic position. Leaf roller, Diaphania pulverulentalis, order Lepidoptera, family Pyralidae. Bihar hairy caterpillar, Spilozoma obliqua, order Lepidoptera, family Arctidae. Wingless grasshopper, Neorthocris acuticeps nilgriensis, order Arthroptera, family Acrididae. Defoliators of minor importance include cutworm, Spodoptera litura, wasp moth, Amata passalis, red hairy caterpillar, Amsecta albistrega, May-June beetle, Holotrachea serrata, weevil, Myloceras species, etc. Important stem borers and their taxonomic position. Stem borer, Oberia artocarpi, order Coleoptera, family Cerambicidae. Long-horned beetle, Batocera rufomaculata, order Coleoptera, family Cerambicidae. Termites, Odontotermis obesus, order Isoptera, family Termitidae. Now, status of mulberry pests. Just now we studied the classification of pests infesting mulberry. Now, let us discuss their status one by one. Sapsuckers. Sapsuckers, which are also known as sucking pests, constitute a major portion of destructive fauna of mulberry. Worldwide, 75 species of sucking pests belonging to 15 families are reported to damage mulberry at different stages of crop growth and during different seasons. However, in India, 30 species were observed to inflict damage to the mulberry leaves by sap-sucking. Among them, 18 heteropterans, 10 homopterans and 2 tysonopteran species have been recorded. Further, they were categorized into major, minor and occasional pests. Almost all the sapsuckers recorded in the mulberry crop system are highly polyphagous in their host habitat. Among the sap-sucking pests, mealybugs outnumber other species in terms of loss caused to mulberry. They are considered as hard-to-kill pests. Other sapsuckers of mulberry include thrips, scale insects, whitefly and a non-insect, that is mites. Mealybugs infesting mulberry. 4 species of mealybugs, that is pink mealybug Mechanococcus hirsutus, papaya mealybug Paracoccus marginatus, long-tailed mealybug Pseudococcus longispinus and the root mealybug Paraputa species are the major ones causing considerable qualitative and quantitative damage to mulberry. Mealybugs are considered as hard to kill pests because of following reasons: small body size, soft and several alternate host plants, protective waxy coating covering the body and egg mass, symbiosis with ants which help in giving protection and dispersal, parthenogenetic reproduction, resistance to systemic insecticides. Pink mealybug Mechanococcus hirsutus is a polyphagous insect with about 346 alternate host plants recorded so far. Hence, its wide host range favors its multiplication, rapid spread and makes the control difficult. It is causing serious qualitative and quantitative loss to mulberry in recent years, especially in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. It is also known by other names such as Tukra mealybug, hibiscus mealybug and grape mealybug in mulberry, hibiscus and grapes respectively. In Karnataka, crop loss inflicted by the mealybug is recorded to be 10 to 15% and thus the leaf yield is reduced by 4,500 kg per hectare per year. The economic threshold value for mealybug is 10 individuals per plant. Papaya mealybug Paracoccus marginatus is an exotic pest, a native to Mexico and or Central America. It was reported for the first time causing severe damage to mulberry from Tamil Nadu during January 2009 and during the same year spread to Kerala state also. Subsequently, during 2010, it spread to Karnataka, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Tripura, Manipura and recently it has been reported from Jammu and Kashmir during 2013. Like pink mealybug, the crawlers of papaya mealybug also spread locally by wind dispersal, ants, irrigation channels, animals and through transportation of pest-infested papaya fruits by human beings. The pest is invasive on wide variety of commercial crops and papaya is the primary host plant. It created panic during initial stage of introduction and caused serious economical damage to mulberry by affecting nearly 1,500 to 2,000 acres of mulberry in Tamil Nadu. The brushing capacity of the disease-free layings was reduced by 80 to 90%, inflicting a loss to an extent of about Rs 500 crores. At present, rarely mulberry gardens are found infested by this pest, as we also find their natural enemies, especially Acidophagous papayae, an exotic parasitoid coexisting with papaya mealybug, which are having a great control over the pest naturally. Hence, throughout South India, as per the available reports, incidence of papaya mealybug on mulberry is maintained below ETL. Long-tailed mealybug, Pseudococcus longispinus, is widespread throughout the world, but considered to be a minor pest of mulberry in southern parts of the country. It was first reported on mulberry from Tamil Nadu during 2011. Unlike other mealybug species, females of this particular species do not produce egg sacs, and the eggs hatch as soon as they are laid, giving the impression that young ones are born rather than hatching from eggs, that is ovoviviparous. Root mealybug, Paraputo species, is causing considerable damage to mulberry plantations in the hills of Kalimpong and Sikkim. It remains in the root zone and adjacent stump portion of mulberry below the soil surface up to 20 cm deep, sucks the sap and secretes honeydew, perpetuating fungal infection in severely infested plants. Growth of mulberry becomes stunted and normal growth of plant ceases. Leaves become yellow and appears to be wilting. This pest causes severe damage in nursery gardens, resulting in mortality of young saplings. So far, this pest has not appeared in South India. Thrips infesting mulberry. Among the sap-sucking fauna, thrips form the second largest group that cause damage to mulberry. So far, 15 genera and 35 species of thrips under the suborder Terebranchia and 1 genus and 5 species under the suborder Tubulifera have been reported to inflict damage to mulberry from different parts of the world, of which 21 species have been documented from India. The most commonly occurring species are Pseudodendrothrips mori, Bathrips melanchicornis, Franklinelia species, Megalorothrips distalis, Cyrtothrips dorsalis, etc. In South India, hitherto thrips were considered as major pests only in Tamil Nadu, but now in Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh also they are causing considerable damage to mulberry and hence attained major pest status. Symptoms and damage are noticed in severe form in MR2 variety compared to other existing mulberry varieties. However, Mysore local harbors low thrips population due to its higher leaf surface with maximum trichomes or hairs on upper and lower surface of leaf with maximum leaf thickness. Leaf yield loss due to thrips infestation is estimated to be around 1300 kg per acre per season. The economic threshold value for thrips is 20 individuals per leaf. Scale insects infesting mulberry. 36 species of scale insects belonging to families Coccidae, Dactylopidae, that is soft scales, Diaspididae, that is hard scales, and Margarodidae, that is woolly scales, are reported to occur on mulberry in various zoogeographical regions of the world. The black scale Caesacia nigra attack the lenticels and suck the sap, while Caesacia oleae sucks the sap and aid in the growth of fungus on honeydew secreted, which interferes with normal physiological functions of mulberry plants. Infestation of Eisseria aegyptica causes upward curling of leaves. The soft scale Megapulvinaria maxima is occurring on mulberry in few areas of Tamil Nadu and Karnataka in sporadic form. Whiteflies infesting mulberry. The whitefly originating from Central America got introduced into India and noticed first time on mulberry during 1995. The spiraling whitefly, Alerodicus dispersus, is a very common sucking pest of mulberry in southern parts of India during rainy and post-rainy months. Two more species, Dialeropora dispuncta, Aleroclava pentatuberculata, are serious pests of mulberry in Murshidabad, Malda and Birbhum districts of West Bengal and parts of Assam. However, the occurrence of Alerodicus malreti has been recorded from Tamil Nadu. Recently, Dialeropora dispuncta has been recorded infesting mulberry severely in the southern states of Kerala and Karnataka also. The pest is found to flare up with high population whenever hot and humid climate persists, especially just after the monsoon spells are over. The leaf yield loss due to whitefly infestation is estimated to be around 23%. The economic threshold level value for whitefly is 20 individuals per leaf. Mites infesting mulberry. Mite species belonging to families Tetranicidae and Eriophidae are the key pests of mulberry. Red mites Tetranicus ludeni and Tetranicus equatorius cause 5 to 10% damage to mulberry in South India. Tetranicus species and Panonicus species are predominant pests of mulberry varieties of Goshorami and KNG respectively in Jammu and Kashmir. Yellow mite Polyphagotarsonimus latus is an occasional pest causing damage to mulberry crop in the states of Tamil Nadu and Jammu and Kashmir. Tetranicus kanazawai is a major pest of mulberry trees in China and Japan. Now, defoliators. Lepidopterans infesting mulberry. Lepidopteran caterpillars constitute an important and devastating group of pests causing defoliation of mulberry in varying degrees. So far, 37 species under 27 genera and 16 families have been reported to infest mulberry from different countries. In South India, the leaf roller Diaphania pulverentalis, Bihar hairy caterpillar Spelezoma obliqua and cutworm Spodoptera littera cause significant defoliation of the crop, while the bell moth Archips microcenia, tussock caterpillar Euproctis fraterna and Euproctis subnotata and wasp moth Amata passalis, bark caterpillar Indrabella quadrinotata, moringa caterpillar Eupterate mellifera, looper Hyposidra talaca, etc. occur sporadically on mulberry. Leaf roller Diaphania pulverentalis is distributed in Malaysia, Japan, Korea and India. It is a seasonal pest known to cause extensive damage to mulberry in India, especially in Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. The infestation is observed in mulberry plantations from 15 days through 70 days after pruning. The infestation is observed with the onset of monsoon, that is from June and lasts up to February, but the peak period of infestation is September to November and an average of up to 70% infestation is observed. Bihar hairy caterpillar Spelezoma obliqua is a polyphagous pest infesting various crops of economic importance. It is also a voracious leaf eater causing extensive damage to mulberry and is a sporadic pest. It occurs during the monsoon and post-monsoon periods, and the pest estivates in pupal stage in soil during summer. Infestation is severe from August to February. Grasshoppers infesting mulberry. More than 10 species of short-horned grasshoppers causing damage to mulberry are reported from Karnataka. Among them, Neorthocres acuticeps nilgriensis is the most abundant wingless grasshopper species. It is a serious pest of mulberry in Chamarajanagar and Mysore districts of Karnataka, wherever mulberry is grown in black cotton soils under rain-fed situations. But now they have extended their area even to Mandya district also. However, the damage caused by remaining grasshopper species is negligible. Coleopterans or beetles infesting mulberry. 38 species of coleopterans belonging to the families Curculionidae, Scarabidae, Cerambicidae, Chrysomelidae and Carabidae feed on mulberry in Asian countries. Among the coleopteran pests, May-June beetles, Holotrichia serrata, ash weevil Miloceras species, stem borers Apriona species, Batocera rufomaculata and Oberia artocarpi occur in mulberry form in specific locations. Batocera rufomaculata is a major pest on mulberry in the temperate region of India and widely distributed in Darjeeling, Kulu Valley, Jammu and Kashmir, Doon Valley and Shimla Hills. In South India, it is found to infest crops such as mango, cashew, jack, eucalyptus, silk cotton, fig, etc. and rarely found in mulberry also. In temperate regions, it occurs from December to March, but presently it is making its appearance in Tamil Nadu also. Oberia artocarpi is a minor pest of mulberry in South India. Its univoltine life cycle and nature of damage on mulberry were reported from Kerala for the first time during the year 1995 by Prathapan. The adult is a yellow longicorn beetle with a pair of long antennae that is 2/3 as long as its body and capable of being flexed backwards. The beetle is orange-yellow in color. Antennae, eyes, distal 2/3 of elytra and the last abdominal segments are jet black in color. The female beetle girdles the bark of tender branches below 3 to 6 nodes from the apical bud for laying egg, and due to this, apical tender leaves start drying. Later, the grubs bore downwards inside the stem makes ventilation holes on the stem and ejects wood powder and fecal pellets through it. It is gaining importance as its incidence is on the high rise in mulberry both in Kerala and Karnataka since last few years. Termites infesting mulberry. Termites are commonly called as white ants. Various species of termites are reported to occasionally cause damage to mulberry. Termites are social insects. Though they are found in all types of soils, they are more frequent in the sandy and red loamy soils. The termite infestation to mulberry starts when the rain recedes, usually from October onwards till the onset of monsoon rains. They cause considerable loss to mulberry crop during summer season, especially in rain-fed areas like Chamarajanagar district. 6 species of termites, that is Odontotermis obesus, Odontotermis valoensis, Odontotermis redemani, Odontotermis horni, Microtermis obesi and Microtermis species have been reported to feed on mulberry. Non-insect pests causing damage to mulberry. Snails and slugs also cause significant damage to mulberry in certain areas where there is high relative humidity coupled with high organic content in the soil. Among the snails, the giant African snail Achatina fulica, land snails Rachis punctatus and others are reported to be associated with mulberry. Giant African snail damaging mulberry. In recent years, mulberry gardens in the districts of Bangalore Rural, Ramanagaram, Mandya, Mysore, Tumkur in Karnataka state as well as Gobichettipalayam and Satyamangalam areas in Tamil Nadu are being attacked by giant African snail. Being a native of East Africa, this pest was imported from Mauritius Island to India during the year 1847 by the British regime for the purpose of consumption as food item. Now it has spread throughout India and very well established. It is the most devastating pest and occurs during rainy and post-rainy months, particularly in close vicinity of irrigation canals, river banks and shaded parts of mulberry garden. Millipedes damaging mulberry. Surprisingly, millipede, a detritivore, has become a pest of mulberry, causing considerable loss in Maddur Taluk of Mandya district of Karnataka state, and was reported for the first time on mulberry during 2012. Severe incidence starts with the onset of monsoon. They coil round the mulberry shoot and feed on tender leaves. They also girdle and feed on bark of shoot at the point where the shoots are attached to main stem. Such shoots fall off even due to slow wind movement. A wide array of both insects and non-insect pests damage the mulberry at one or other stage of crop growth. Insect pests infesting mulberry are classified into sucking pests, defoliators, and stem borers. Important sucking pests include pink mealybug, papaya mealybug, thrips, jacids, and whitefly. Defoliators include mainly leaf roller, Bihar hairy caterpillar, and wingless grasshopper. Oberia artocarpi is emerging as an important stem borer of mulberry in few districts of Karnataka. Besides, non-insect pests such as giant African snail is also drawing the attention of few parts of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. The millipedes are also posing as pests of mulberry in the districts of Mandya in Karnataka.